Hey Stride Pro Wrestling fans, Kevin Huntsberger here. This is episode 1 of Stride Pro Wrestling Downfall, and what a way to start this show off. That video, we still are trying to figure out exactly who is behind these unusual vignettes that are coming into the Stride Pro Wrestling office. We'll get to the bottom of it though, I can promise you that. We also have a lot of fallout going on from our show in October. It was a show in DuQuoin, Illinois, and we saw Dexter Roswell taking on Scott Phoenix in that best of 7 series for the Stride Pro Wrestling No Limits Championship. Now, Dexter Roswell lost that match. He is now down 3 matches to 1. However, he is not able to defend this evening for this show, so that match is being put off. And we're going to see instead beautiful Brian Richards, a former associate of Dexter Roswell, by the way. He will be taking on Scott Phoenix instead. Also tonight, we are going to see a defense of the Legacy Championship. The champion, B-Rad, will put the title against Shane Rich in our main event. So fans, be sure to stick around. We have a lot of great action tonight. And we're going to be back with part 2 very, very soon as well. You're going to see Heath Hatton take on Cash Borden. They are the winners of the Battle Bowl Tag Team portion, but we're going to find out next time who wins to go on to face the Stride Pro Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
I'm joined now by Bud Gallows. Bud, what are you doing here?
Just a little work arch, just there. Perfect. I'm getting ready to paint a masterpiece. People are saying that my drawings and paintings, they're ugly, they're sucky. It's not true. The only thing ugly in stay that pose. The only thing ugly in Stride Pro Wrestling is the women's champion, Zoe Moore. I haven't seen anything more horrendous in my life. The only thing that sucks more than these paintings, that don't suck, by the way, because they're masterpieces, Savveon Ayres. He is the worst tag team partner I've ever had, and I've had some bad ones.
Well, there you have it.
Now you need to go. I can't work with all this pressure. I can't go. Get out. Please leave. Leave!
Draw me like one of your French girls.
Gladly.
Hello, Stride Pro Wrestling. Jim Kelton here again with Frank Edwards returning. How does it feel?
It's great to be back. Glad to be here.
And I know there's plenty of fans ready to see you tonight.
Yes, and I am.
Oh, guys. I hate to interrupt you. I really do.
Okay, yeah.
Frank, I need you to come with me. We need to talk.
All right.
All right, come on.
Hey. Bro. You got a flat tire up there.
What?
Yeah. You got a flat tire. Yeah, thanks for my fight.
Thanks, Sam.
Got a flat tire.
Alrighty fans, we are back at ringside. Bud Galloway, and his tag team partner Nikki Driftwood will be taking on the team of Frank Edwards and David Lee Walker. Frank Edwards, by the way, you may or may not remember, a first graduate of the Stride Pro Wrestling Training Academy right here in Southern Illinois. Of course, Frank and Red Daniels graduating 4 years ago. And the action is going to be intense here as Bud Galloway himself steps through the ropes. He calls himself the artist, the masterpiece, if you will. We'll see how that works out. We saw him earlier painting Nikki Driftwood and had some rather disparaging remarks to say about his former tag team partner Savveon Ayres, as well as the Stride Pro Wrestling Women's Champion, Zoe Moore.
I don't start till the bell rings.
And there is the bell. There's the masterpiece, Bud Galloway.
Hashtag, what a masterpiece! Wham!
And here we go. David Lee Walker trying to get some adulation as well.
Who are you again? Who are you? I'm the artist, Bud Galloway.
Bud Galloway doing some trash talk early on into this.
All right. Start at ProWrestlingTees.com/Bud Galloway.
He's promoting his pro wrestling tee store, as you heard there. You can get a Masterpiece shirt yourself, I suppose, if you're so inclined, or a Stride Pro Wrestling shirt. Support Stride Pro Wrestling right here. We're still waiting for a lockup here, some kind of action to start this match. Bud Galloway has been stalling. Now we get a lockup finally. And an arm twist by Galloway. And David Lee Walker feeling the effects of that early on in this match. Side headlock now.
This is a choice!
And a hammerlock now as Walker gets out of that headlock by Bud. And slaps a headlock of his own. Bud Galloway and Nikki Driftwood, a new union of sorts here in Stride Pro Wrestling. As Bud goes down, hip toss, goes for a quick cover here, and a kick out at 2. Referee Kevin McCleary on the count there. And a tag now made to Nikki Driftwood, who does not like the Stride Pro Wrestling Women's Champion Zoe Moore very much. Nikki has had some very unkind things to say and has actually done some relatively unkind things to Zoe Moore. As now David Lee Walker, that front face lock is being applied to him. That's going to cut the air supply off for him. And could spell disaster. However, Galloway turns it into a suplex and another hook of the leg. Not enough though. And the tag is made to Frank Edwards. And folks, as we mentioned, Edwards trained here many years ago and kind of has been laying low for several years, but it's good to see him back in the ring here with Stride Pro Wrestling. And Nikki Driftwood now tagging her partner back in. And here we have Bud going up and a double axe handle. Front face lock turning into a suplex, a big suplex. Hooks the leg. It is not enough, however.
No parts for everybody else.
As Galloway frustrated here by the lack of a 3 count, but that is no one's fault but his own here. Another tag made here as Nikki Driftwood now comes across and gets Frank right across the chest and pounds him on the back for good measure. Tag is made back now to Bud Galloway. Sends Frank Edwards into the corner and starts stomping him. That'll take your breath away too, and a foot right across the throat. And now choking Nikki Driftwood behind the referee's back, choking out Frank Edwards. Not a good situation to be in for Frank right now, as he is caught in that corner, the wrong side of the ring. As now a double team effort going on. And Frank again being choked as Nikki Driftwood puts her boot right across the throat of Edwards. Knocks him into the ropes now, and a snapmare comes up.
Yeah, Nikki!
Tag is made. I will say Galloway and Driftwood have done a lot of tags. They've worked very well together as a team here. Now, just kind of adding insult to injury, going right to the eyes.
Who wants the eyes?
As Bud Galloway giving the referee some lip now, not happy with this situation at all. And a big clothesline now by David Lee Walker, 2 of them. ducks down. Spine buster. Is that going to be enough? It could be. Galloway is able to kick out. Folks, this is a big night for Stride Pro Wrestling. We're very excited to have you watching on YouTube, on Facebook, on our social media. One of two big episodes for Stride Pro Wrestling Downfall.
There was no tag.
Oh, a low blow, Bud Galloway. Low blow on Frank Edwards. And now, David Lee Walker, a little discombobulated here as Edwards sends Galloway into the corner here. Several knees right to the midsection. And Galloway's now sent in. Big clothesline by Edwards. Is he going to capitalize on it here? He's trying to. Hooks the leg. Kick out at 2. And Nikki Driftwood tagged back into this. And a GTS. And now that painting, is that painting going to come into play here? We see the masterpiece that Galloway was working on earlier. Now he's proclaiming he's got this. But wait, that's Savveon Ayres. I don't think he sees what's going on here. Roll up. And Savveon Ayres costing Nikki Driftwood and Bud Galloway's this match. Your winners, David Lee Walker and Frank Edwards.
So Sam, what's this I have to hear about? Me defending my title?
Well, first of all, don't slam the stuff on the desk.
It's my dog, do whatever I want.
Actually, I bought it, so it's mine.
I own it.
But anyway, you gotta defend that title tonight.
I'm not, because last time, Shane Rich, he almost broke my back in that torture rack. Already when I had a hurt neck! Like, what's going on there?
I want you to take a second, look me in the eyes,
Alright, looking at it. Yeah.
look at my face.
Okay.
Does it care?
I think you do.
No, it doesn't care. So here's the deal. You're gonna defend that title tonight, and just so you remember, don't you get disqualified, because if you get disqualified,
No.
you lose that. And also, you better make sure Shane Rich doesn't get disqualified either.
No.
Because if that happens,
No, Sam.
you're still gonna lose that.
I will.
It may be for right now, but by the time this is over, it may not be.
No.
Just shut up and go work.
Sam, how's it going, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Pretty good. Just wanted to come say hey, champ.
Hey.
Hello, Stride Pro Wrestling. I am Jim Kelton here with Scott Phoenix. Come on here, Scott. Now, Scott, the thing on my mind, and I think the thing on the fans' mind, is how are you feeling about this fallout with Dexter Roswell not being able to compete?
I'm a little upset, Jim. See, I'm up 3-1. I just got one more match.
That's correct.
I was wanting to end it tonight. I was ready to put him through that table and claim that title that's rightfully mine.
Hey,
See,
mama. Hey. Oh, Scott, sorry. Didn't know it was you. But since I have you here, I got to talk to you about something.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just, you and Dexter are all over this success, and we were in the same training school. So I just figured that tonight I just throw my hat into the no limits too. So I guess what I'm trying to tell you, man, is just knuckle up or shut up. So I'll see you out there, bud.
Hope you're watching, Roswell, because I'm going to give you a preview. Let's do this, Richards.
Bring it up.
Alrighty, folks. We are back with some action here. Dalton Diamond, who we've seen here in Stride many times before, also now a big part of Anna Fight Underground. You can check them out on social media. He is locked up with Savveon Ayres. Kevin McCleary is your referee here.
See what you got. See what you got.
And the veteran Dalton Diamond testing Savveon Ayres, a graduate, a recent graduate, by the way, of the Stride Pro Wrestling Training Academy. We're very proud of what Savion has accomplished here in Stride. There's a couple of big arm drags. And Dalton Diamond taking a hike.
I gave you what I got. Come on. Is that all you got?
He kind of asked for this.
He's my chicken. Oh, he's my chicken.
The crowd letting Dalton Diamond know they think he's a chicken.
Do what I want when I want, all right? 2, get ready. 3.
Referee Kevin McCleary putting the count now on Dalton Diamond.
5. Come on, you keep going. 6, 7, 8. Hurry up, you chicken.
Diamond really pushing his luck here, pushing his limits with the referee. We get another collar and elbow here. Oh, and a well-placed knee by Dalton Diamond. Not so sure he didn't have a handful of hair on that one. Nefarious means whatever it takes, I suppose. And now choking him out and putting those fingers in the eyes and nose of Savion. And now a choke in the corner, very blatant about it too. Not trying to hide anything. And Dalton Diamond now gingerly pulling Savion back to his feet, but what's he gonna do here? Whips him into the corner hard, follows it up with a knee, and Savion is down. Oh, and a big boot. That'll loosen a couple teeth for sure. And Diamond, again, kind of taunting this audience as he hooks the leg. It is not enough. We saw Savveon Ayres earlier on.
Which way is he going, huh?
Giving some grief to Bud Galloway. And look at that, over the top rope. Savion holds on though. Oh. Stomping his feet, getting the crowd behind him. Beautiful clothesline, flying clothesline by Savveon Ayres. He is making a move here now. Wait a second. Bud missing with that painting, but gets kicked for his efforts and knocked out of the ring. Oh, and Dalton Diamond taking full advantage of that, hooks the leg, and that is enough. I don't like the way that one ended by any means. Galloway causing a lot of interference here. Here's your winner, Dalton Diamond! Alrighty, folks. Dalton Diamond wins this one. We're going to go to my colleague, Rachel Dennis. We'll be back right after this.
Hi, guys. I'm joined here with Shane Rich. Shane, how do you feel about tonight's match?
Well, you know, as I said it before, I'll say it again. I've been on a quest for gold the moment that I came to Stride Pro Wrestling. How do you think I feel? How do I look?
You look great.
I look great?
Ready to win, right?
I feel great, and you're exactly right. I am ready to win, because tonight, I'm going to take B-Rad down, and I'm going to become the new legacy heavyweight champion.
Take this.
Dude, what are we doing?
Hold up, man. Watch this.
Is really that necessary, bro?
Hey, bro. You might have to whip this thing real hard.
Like, I'm just trying to figure out the whole point, man.
Cubs suck. Look, this right here is the whole point.
Shut that door, dude. Wipe your fingerprints off.
Alrighty, folks, welcome back. We are in the ring with beautiful Brian Richards. He is taking on Scott Phoenix, and these guys have come a long way together here in Stride Pro Wrestling, training together through the Stride Pro Wrestling Training Academy, and even spending some time together in the DR party. Now, of course, Dexter Roswell, the No Limits champion, is unable to wrestle this evening. So instead of the best of 7 series continuing, we're going to have Scott Phoenix taking on Brian Richards, who has said that he wants to get involved in this quest for the Stride Pro Wrestling No Limits Championship.
We don't need a bell, all right? No. Oh, yeah!
And here we go, as Brian Richards and Scott Phoenix going to lock up here. Brian Richards not endearing himself to this crowd. These two size each other up, and Richards telling people to shut up that aren't even speaking right now. A little unusual, but we're going to see. By the way, Scott Phoenix up 3-1 in that best of 7 series against Dexter Roswell. Potentially tonight he could have sealed the deal and won in a tables match. Each of the matches are specialty matches between the two, but however tonight we get Brian Richards, beautiful Brian, who continues to make these fans irritated. And here's a lockup. Referee Casey Brinkmeyer putting the count on there. And Richards, very cocky in his approach here tonight. Here is another lockup. And Richards, obviously the stronger of the two, but Scott Phoenix has had enough. And taking advantage, grabbing the hair. A couple of flying axe handles off the ropes. And Richards reverses rather. Goes for a hip toss, but it's blocked. And he gets hip tossed. Big drop kick by Scott Phoenix here, and he goes for the cover. Not enough. Scott Phoenix looking for a little crowd support. As a whip and a reversal. And a super kick. Man, he took his head off with that. That could be it, folks. Between the momentum of coming off those ropes and the force of that super kick, could have very well knocked Scott Phoenix out here. Oh, a knee right to the face. Oh, taunting, getting him nowhere. And now, whip and reverse, or not reverse rather, following it up with a big clothesline, and Scott Phoenix is out. Brian Richards continuing to mock and torment the #1 contender to the Stride Pro Wrestling No Limits Championship. And Phoenix now working to get back up on his feet here. Is Richards going to allow that? Hits the ropes, comes off, and a backbreaker sidewalk slam style here. Hooks both legs, and that's not enough either. We've talked about the fighting spirit, the heart of one Scott Phoenix, and that is obviously coming through right now, as he could have very easily just stayed down, but he's getting back into this, and look at this. A camel clutch. Has those arms pulled back, those fists, or those hands collapsed over the mouth, over the nose, to take away the oxygen, but Phoenix fighting out of this, gets back to his feet, which is essential in getting out of this hole. Hits the ropes, ducks a clothesline, another one. Oh! Brian Richards puts him down with a big knee. And once again, Scott Phoenix showing us what he's made of here, folks. That tenacity, that spirit, you can't replicate that.
Right, Daddy, I'm done playing with you.
Richard says now he's not done playing with him. But look at that! Go to sleep here. And a clothesline, a big one. And a back elbow. Reversal now. Big knee from Scott Phoenix. Is it going to be enough? As he's helping the bigger guy up. Oh! And Richards now fighting with some fists here. But look at this. A bulldog, modified bulldog into the canvas here. And it looks like Scott Phoenix is sizing him up. Hits those ropes. Oh, look at that though. Fireman's carry. Samoan drop. That could be enough. No. Phoenix able to kick out at 2. Once again, much to the delight of the fans here. As Scott Phoenix now in trouble. He's in the corner here. Referee Casey Brinkman there. Warning about the hair pulls here. And a charge in, but no. Phoenix able to move out of the way. He's going up. A curb stomp from the second rope. Goes for the cover, hooks the leg. The winner of this match, Scott Phoenix! Folks, we'll be right back. Do you know someone with a birthday coming up? What better way to celebrate than in the ring with Stride Pro Wrestling? That's right, you can host your next birthday party at the Stride Pro Wrestling building in Carterville, Illinois. Birthday attendees will learn a few moves inside the ring, plus our trainees will put on matches, and there are even options for adults to celebrate as well. The cost is just $200. Be sure to send us a message on our Facebook page to learn more details. Alrighty, folks, this is the main event of this week's episode, and we are excited about this. It is for the Stride Pro Wrestling Legacy Championship. B-Rad, the champion. Shane Rich, Relentless Shane Rich, the number one contender here, and hoping to walk away with his first taste of gold here in Stride Pro Wrestling. Of course, Shane Rich, a very accomplished wrestler here in Stride Pro Wrestling.
We may have had our differences in the past, but
look at this, B-Rad begging for mercy before this even starts. And the crowd telling Shane Rich to not accept this peace offering. Will he do it? There you go. All right. Oh. B-Rad kind of stuck here. And the grip is tight. And look at that. B-Rad probably regretting that handshake. And he's got a hold of the ropes, hoping for that rope break. B-Rad has not had the best run here as the Legacy Champion, winning it rather underhandedly against Heath Hatton. And you can see now, Shane Rich gonna light up the chest of B-Rad with those chops. He's taking him around the ring, side by side here. And he's going for that handshake again and that grip. I mentioned it earlier, Shane Rich, a very accomplished wrestler here in Southern Illinois. Part of All-American Pro Wrestling back in the day. We saw him return at Resurrection last year in 2019. 2020 has been kind of odd for us, folks, but we're hoping sooner rather than later that the action is back and back to normal. As we watch now, B-Rad sent in. Oh, Rich, that could be a critical mistake. A handful of tights. But B-Rad not able to secure the victory. Shane Rich is not happy. He is fired up now. And B-Rad now sent over. Wow. Not a happy camper. And here we go again. And B-Rad just tossed like a rag doll over the head of Shane Rich. Can they do one more here? Look at that. 3 in a row. B-Rad is out of it. Will he capitalize? Shane Rich, that is. He's got a hold of it. B-Rad, look at that, a 4! Good night! And what's he gonna do here? Again, B-Rad begging for mercy. Will he get it from Shane Rich? I'm gonna think not. Oh, as he tries to go for the low blow. And again, the stipulations here, if either man is disqualified, B-Rad loses the belt. So the odds are against him, as B-Rad has oftentimes gotten himself disqualified or counted out when he's in trouble. And Shane Rich now dropping off that middle rope. What is B-Rad going to do here? Fireman's carry. We're going to airplane spin as the Samoan drop. F5. Is that going to be enough? Referee out of position. And it is enough. And we have a new Legacy champion. Wrestling fans, the winner of the match and new Stride Pro Wrestling Legacy champion, Relentless Shane Rich. Well, folks, there is plenty more action to come on the next episode of Stride Pro Wrestling. He's got another one to add to his collection. Shane Rich, your new champion, folks, here. The new Stride Pro Wrestling Legacy champion. Folks, that's going to do it for this week's episode. We will be back very soon with more Stride Pro Wrestling. Thanks so much for joining us.